Hello everyone and welcome back for a new episode of Let's Play Totalwar Warhammer 3 on above legendary difficulty. Special episode this time. Since I had no voiceover, no commentaries in the past 3 episodes, and since it's roughly around turn 30, I thought it could be a good idea to make a small quick special episode for a recap of what happened in the previous 30 turns of this campaign. First things first, you can find all the details as to what the difficulty settings are in the description and what modes we are using to get there. In a nutshell, economy for non-order faction is multiplied by 5. So as you can see here, Scaling, which is a Northern faction not pretty much known for its economy, has more than 1,000 base, can go up to more than 1,000 base gold in each of his coastal cities, and here they get between 3 and 5Ks. But for instance, Kuron here in its capital city only gets to 2K, despite the fact that it's a bunker city with 10 slots instead of the usual 8. We have Aldorf on tier 5, mostly thanks to Open the Gates decree that we upgraded as fast as we could, so now it grants +2 surplus population in whatever city we're using it every 3 turns. So that helped us with Altdorf first. What else to say? Our potential allies or the factions, some of them are already wiped out, others are holding strong but not for long anymore. With their snowboarding economies, the enemies are, once they start recruiting like crazy, they are getting stronger and stronger and start to snowball our potential allies. As you can see here, Norska is getting crazy strong, much stronger than us, despite the obvious settlement number advantage on our side. This being said, what happened? Let's see to the west. Ulthuan, I thought Ulthuan was doing great because surprisingly Ankari got wiped out pretty quickly. There is no Slanesh corruption here, as you can see, but apparently the Dark Elves, first let's engage conversation with them, are doing incredibly well because they benefit from the ×5 economy. They have all this area here and a bit of Avalon as well, yes. And Noctilus is holding the leftmost part of Ulthuan. This area, I don't know who is there. Could be Skeggy, I'm not sure, since there is Chaos Undivided Corruption. I'm not sure. Ethan lost this settlement, so Ethan still has probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 settlements left, including their capital city. Ivres is still here as well. Usually Ivres gets whacked pretty quickly by Ankari on this difficulty setting, but this time it survived. But I'm not sure they will survive long enough for me to arrive there before while they're still here. Belacor has not declared war against any of us, which is surprising. It's at war with Kotik and wiped out Kotik in terms of armies because Kotik does not have any more armies at all. But so far they did not declare war either against Kuron or myself, and since we are allies now, that would require them to declare war on both of us at the same time, probably. Unless they declare war on one of my allies, which is not Kuron's allies as well. To the south, so Britannia is surprisingly doing well. We held them against Broken Axe, but they still managed to hold themselves for about 20 turns. The Barrow Legion here was much stronger than Marienburg and went up to the capital city a couple of times, but Marienburg stood strong, which is pretty surprising, but the battles were extremely close and Marienburg pushed them back a couple of times from the capital city. Then we came in the equation and pushed back up to Blackstone Post. Then declare war against the Greenskins, Grom the Poach, and now we are trying to push there to eradicate them once and for all, so that they can't recover and rebuild from scratch, because they could do so pretty quickly. The Wood Elves lost a lot to Clan Scryer. Actually, even Belegar had to find refuge in the Oak of Ages, which is completely lore inaccurate. Still, the dwarves, which the Wood Elves absolutely hate, now have control of the Oak of Ages. The Beastmen here went deep into Carcassonne lands, but they were only sacking, so Carcassonne is still standing, so that's great for us. Clan Scryer is holding strong there, but Belegar, he is still standing in its capital city. He lost a lot of... he probably got sacked at least once, since the city is only tier 3, if I'm correct. And unfortunately for them, they are as well at war against the Ogres, who do not benefit from the buffs of these difficulty settings. Torgrim was quite strong a few turns ago. Like on turn 20, he had like 7 settlements, but he now starts to fall little by little against the unending waves of greenskins to the south and to the east. Karakadrin is also much stronger than I would have expected, but they are soon to be getting swamped by the Sisterhood of Lamia and Azag the Slaughterer. I'm not sure if Karak and Gore can withstand those two armies. With that many slayers, maybe they can. Alright. But Kazig Ukolas will fall, that's for sure. Yep, that's more or less it for the situation of the strategical map. Noska is a pure pain in the ass for me. We lost 2 huge armies over there in unfortunate circumstances. I suggest you watch the battles in one of the previous episodes, or in 2 of the previous episodes. First, we greedily thought we could try to push the battle to the lands, but we got whacked while traveling into the sea. That was pretty unfortunate. And then once we made sure we had our empire well under our control, we declared peace with Scaling. We went into force march with the army we had here, and Scaling declared war on these dwarves here, who were our allies, for no reason whatsoever. So we had to join the war, and they ambushed us while under the force march stance, and we lost for the second time one of our big troops there, so they were able once more to ravage our lands. That was quite unfortunate and quite annoying. So we are still recovering from that, but now we have one strong army over there who's traveling east, fighting against the Man-Eater Ogre Kingdom faction, who went also against the Empire, against Northland, up to this settlement that I won't pronounce. And yep, the Wood Elves are still here. I might want to declare war against them at some point, but I clearly cannot afford to do so at the moment. I have so many battles going on that I can't afford to do so. Sylvania was very strong, like faction number 5, about 10 turns ago, but luckily for us they declared war on Droikas, so they were standing right here, so I quickly went down while they were busy right here, went back up doing some shenanigans with lords with no armies to capture settlements very quickly, while France and his big army was standing next to these armies to capture as many settlements as we could in as quickly as we could. Sorry for broken English. And we also have the deceivers who have been poisoning this area. We now confederated with Stirland, so we will soon be able to kill them and reveal all of their settlements or undercities or cults, whatever you call them, to nuke them once and for all. So this being said, we currently have 43 settlements in 16 different provinces. We have properly maxed out everything, every heroes possible with the various confederation, except now engineers and warrior priests, which will recruit either this turn or the next. Our economy is doing great. I don't have many things that I can build now, and I have a nice positive income, which was not the case previously. But now I have a strong foothold in my own empire. I hold 87% of the land, which is quite unexpected. We are making it further now than what I would have hoped. And yep, I forgot about Kislev. The Ice Court is gone, like 10 turns ago already. The other Kislevite faction are also falling against the endless assault of Norska and the Ecstatic Legion. Surprisingly, Clan Mulder hasn't wiped out the Patriarch yet. So the Patriarch is not so strong. He's getting beaten waves after waves, but let's see. I can now see Clan Mulder. Well, Clan Mulder is even worse, in an even worse situation. So that's good for us. We still have a standing ally to the northeast, especially with this city here. That's to our advantage. Should they, or should we go after the Tower of Crack and the Longship Graveyard, we'd then have a strong foothold over there, and we should be able to take the fight to Norska and stay there instead of having our empire being raided and so forth. So that could be done, not now. We clearly can't do that now. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full stacks of world workers to our doors in the north. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus a scaling faction that can declare war against us in 4 turns. With already 3 full stacks there, plus 1 or 2 that will pop up in the meantime. So yeah, that's the situation right now. I would have humbly expected for the strategical map to be much less to our advantage by turn 30 if we made it there, but turn 31 we still have, I would say, at least 2 strong opponents, which are Kuron and the Patriarch. The other ones are getting wiped out little by little. The dwarves here are still standing. I hope they still stand for a while, but the greenskins with cities granting almost 10k gold are relentless in their assaults. So it's gonna be hard for them. Karazakarak will fall at some point. Yep. Well, that's it for this summary. Once again, sorry for the lack of commentaries in the previous episodes. I hope you enjoy that special episode as well. Should you have any suggestion to improve my gameplay or whatever, please let me know in the comments. And feel free to share everything that crosses your mind to improve my own gameplay, please. Some of you already did that, and thank you once again. I will try to remember and to apply your suggestions for the rest of my Let's Play series if I don't forget them while playing. Yep, that's gonna be it for that summary. Hope you enjoyed. As always, take care of yourselves and see you soon for the next one, guys. Cheers!